Oh, there she go.
Mhm.
You was
I'm
frozen.
sorry. My internet. I live out in the country.
Oh, shoot. Okay. What internet
What?
service are you using?
Right now it's T-Mobile. It's my hotspot. I
Oh,
I have Verizon, but sometimes that gets crazy, so I have to have a hotspot too.
okay.
But what I
Wow.
wanted to say was here in Virginia, we just had our uh, former lieutenant governor. His name
Mhm.
is
Mm,
Justin Fairfax, and he killed his wife and himself.
mm,
And
Yeah,
it was
Fairfax,
all,
right?
yes,
Yeah, I
and
saw
it
that.
was all due to um, them getting a
Divorce
divorce,
proceedings. Yeah.
right? Them getting divorced, and she got custody of the kids. And so
mm.
He was
he,
upset.
right, he was supposed to leave the house, and he had been drinking a lot. So it's reported he was a heavy daily alcohol user.
Wow.
So I would think, that he would have had his guns taken away from him, or something else could have been done to help protect him a little bit more, because you just never know the mindset of folks that are going through something like that.
Right,
um,
but where's the system too? Not for nothing. She's supposed to be going to court. They know about it. The whole system knows about it. You know what I
right,
mean? It's not the first time. You get what I'm saying?
right.
So it's like they fail us. So like, why call if y'all don't want to come out and help us? Y'all have all the document, the paperwork stating he's an alcoholic, this, that, domestic violence. We've called
Mhm.
several times, and yet you don't want to invest. Mother, now you want to help? Fuck you. You know,
Right.
like get out. Like no.
Yeah, and he was still in the home. I guess just they were living in the home, but in separate, you know.
Yeah, that's the first red flag right there. I'm
That's
not about
right
to do that.
there,
We
red
going through
flag.
divorce? Nah, I'm good. You feel me?
Yeah.
Even if we not beefing, like that's a safety thing all around.
Yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
I never understood people who lived in the same home while going through divorces and actually go on dates and stuff like that with other people. I'm like, yo, y'all bold. You
Well, it's not
Right.
them being bold, it's they don't care. They don't care. They don't have no heart. They don't feel. That's those kind of people. They don't give a that they wouldn't do that.
That's great. So it's basically similar to the massacre in a sense, but not in that scale. There was a whole bunch of kids involved with it, but divorces. Both of them was going through a divorce.
Yeah.
Both of them was drinking. Both of them had guns. That's it takes that to do something like that.
Yeah, and then not only that, because I was looking up numbers too. They said 1.1 million victims of domestic violence, 1.1 million 1 year, and then not only that, 11,000 domestic violence murders that are documented. That's only documented 11,000, but you got 1.1, but only 11,000 documented.
The other one's not documented.
know?
Yeah, so like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you
The
think
math ain't mathing.
it's not? It's not. Do y'all think it's maybe something due to a mental illness?
It can be. It's slippery slope because there's a lot of things that could do with it.
I mean, but I think when you're going through something like that, of course, it's going to be emotional. You're going to have psychological type issues kind of dealing with everything. So everything can be, mental health, passed off as mental health when it comes to that.
And all triggers.
It is,
Yeah.
it all triggers.
Yeah.
So I just think they could have handled it differently by having him removed from the home earlier, not have access to any weapons. I guess you can learn from these type of incidents.
But
Hope
these
that,
been going on for years, though. Not for nothing. It's been going on for years, so it's not something to learn from. It's just the people that's in power that's not changing it too,
yeah.
and then the people that's dealing with not saying nothing. So we gotta have people that we trust too, in order for us to say something. Because if we say something, what y'all gonna do? Look
True.
what happened. You let this man stay in the house, knowing all this information. Didn't take him out the house at all. Not one time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you supposed to protect and serve. Who you serving? Who you protecting?
Yeah, basically yourself.
It's every
It,
man for himself, and it's sad. It's like, damn.
True.
You come in this world expecting certain things, and you got police officers for a reason to protect and serve. You got the fire department to take down fires. Like they're supposed to be your helpers, and you can't even get that.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole nother story.
Right. No,
right.
but I'm saying that's what it stopped the domestic violence, though. For real, like if they
Yeah.
would have done their part, none of these ladies or kids would have been in harm's way. You wait until after the math, and now you want to investigate.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you.
I just.
It's heartbreaking.
It's a what?
I said it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking that
is.
we have to continue to hear stuff like this in this, day and age, that we haven't progressed in terms of laws and getting things together when it comes to domestic violence.
You know what makes it bad, even more bad, is our own people. Once again, our own people.
What do you mean?
I'm saying from the massacre, it was all us, like black people. It was still our own people.
Yeah, but we go through things too. We go through mental illness differently than different cultures. It doesn't change the fact, mental health issues is across the board. Whatever race you are, it don't give a damn what color you are. You gonna get some issues.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Very true.
It's just learning how to deal with it. That's all, and how to cope with it, and how to move forward. That's it. Everybody don't have that mind structure to be like, let me walk away, not catch a case. Some people, I'm like, don't give a fuck. I'm gonna catch this case. I don't give a fuck if I die or not. That's 50-50. That's what you have.
And that's why it's even more important, for the ones who are aware to kind of talk to the people that we know that are going through things, right? The lieutenant governor turned into drinking, and that's not a healthy way to cope with what you're dealing with. A lot of people do. They use their vices as a way to cope, and that just makes it worse. Somebody, he was too much. Both of them were too much of accomplished individuals. I think she was like a doctor or something.
She was a doctor.
There's too many people. Like if he's a lieutenant governor and she's a doctor, you guys have became prominent figures enough to where there should be people around you that should be like, yo, y'all good? Or
right,
can we help? Or what's going on? I'm pretty sure someone knew they was going through. Someone knew that there was something going on.
The family did. The lady's sister or friend, whoever she was to her, knew that they were something going on. They already like filed and everything, and did their part. You're doing your part when you still get. You know what I mean? That's sad. She did her part.
How long was he lieutenant governor for? Before this happened?
I don't know that part.
Yeah, I'd have to research that.
Okay. I wonder if it this probably started during that time. Like, who knows how long?
Well, he was retired. I do know that he was retired.
Okay.
He was no longer lieutenant governor.
Right, he was former.
He was former. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still curious of how long this was going on.
And he was actually he went back to because he was a former lieutenant governor. He went back to his practice as a lawyer.